Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. Tom here, T&BH Gaming. Everybody, we're in another episode of Railroader. Go ahead and switch over to the game screen. Just an update, we have switched to the Epps interchange instead of the West Bryson interchange. So this is the new Epps interchange. Holds about 140 to 150 cars, I think it said. But it's got a turntable and an engine house, and of course it's got a diesel fuel and coal and water. So, but this is the new Epps interchange. It's down the river, I guess east or south of or north of Bryson and Appalachian hardwoods. So if we spin around here real quick, and I get in the trees. So there is the Blue Ridge Steel, and if we keep following it along the river, we're going to come up on West Stevenson Lumber. There's some cars I got to pick up. I had to reset those cars because I think those were on the at the West Bryson interchange when I loaded the new interchange in, so I had to reset them. That's West Stevenson Lumber. It's on the other side of the river. This is what is the name of that? It should be one of them cars right there. Let me see. No, oh, there it is. It is, yeah, Smoky Mountain Mining. Of course, this one is Miller. Oh, I don't have one there. Something steel, I think. Or no, I can't remember it anyway. And this is a Miller or Southern Chemical. I think that's Miller. This is Miller, and that's Southern Chemical. And of course, here's the Appalachian hardwoods, and we have the new layout of there. So this is the R1 track. This is the R2 track. And this is the G3A, and then back here is the G3B. So these have to go to the Appalachian Textiles. But we'll go ahead and where does that G3B go? Oh, that's G3B right there. Okay, so we need to let's go ahead while we're here and unhook this one. Set that brake. Unhook that, and we're going to put that right behind this one. Spin around here, right there. Come on, no, wrong one. Gotta stop that. Okay. That's 50, so let's grab him. There we go. Now we can put him over here. Alright, so that's 50. Okay, let's see where else we got cars. 10 is in the engine house getting worked on, I guess. I don't remember that, but we'll get an engine service. That's Ella. And his condition is 58%. He's in there getting an overhaul right now. So, is this also getting an overhaul? That's 100%. It doesn't need an overhaul, but this one is getting an overhaul. It says Ella engine service, but if he's getting an overhaul, Oh, he's getting overhauled. Ella. Oh, we need to go. We need to make his overhaul at Bryson. There we go. There we go. And Bryson, and it only has 11 tons of parts left, and I only need 9 tons to finish this car, finish this job. So, all right, so we're good with that. There was a nut. Whoa, 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 whoa. Go back to that. Sorry about that, guys. There was none. There it is. 30. Did he get coal? Is he full of coal? He's full of coal. He still needs water. So let's lock on him. And he's in manual. We'll get off the brakes there. Got him forward. Get him coming up here to the water spout. So we can put some water in him. Don't want to get him going too fast. Stop him right there. I think we're a little off, but yeah, it should still fill. He's going to fill. All right, so we'll get him filled up with water. So then let's, so that was 50 and 10 and 20. And do we have anything else on the board here? Let's go down here to Whittier. Yeah, we have 2 on Whittier. So this one is, where is he at? He is in, okay, he's working over here across from East Whittier. So gallon bottle works. Okay, so we need to get him set to go right there. And just a quick note to everybody, if you'll notice, we had to go, oh, that's new too, Thomas Valley Railroad Museum. It's not only a stop for the shops. This is a shop, and it also has a turntable. And this is, I think this is the engine house too. That's the depot where you can pick up passengers. See the repair tracks. I didn't see them. I think they're in the shop, but yeah. So there's repair tracks, and that's the shop. TBM shop tracks, and I think that's where you put your parts and stuff. But that's also a new stop, you know, for the railroad passenger stop. And then we have, but oh, I brought that up for a reason. So we go down to, we'll start at Andrews, tier 1. I had to bring that back down to tier 1. That's tier 1. I had to bring that back. I left that at tier 3 because it's not bad at tier 3. Tier 1. So all of these, I had to bring all of the industries back down to tier 1 because I noticed in my personal playthrough game, guys, especially when you open up this whole map, if you have everything at tier 2 or 3 or God forbid tier 5, there is no way that one person can keep up with all that. So until I do start playing multiplayer, which I'm going to work on, one person can't keep up with with tier 5 on all these industries that I have loaded into this game. I mean, there is a ton of industries. That's just what you see here is just because I haven't opened up anything past the Fontana Bridge site. But look at all of this is Appalachian Hardwoods, Appalachian Textiles, Blue Ridge Steel, Bryson Briquette, the ice cream factory, the freight house, the lumber coal supply, Bryson Steam Electricity. That's that one I thought was Miller, but that's Bryson Steam Electricity. The Irony Mine is right there off of the Y in Bryson. The Gilt Farm and the oil rig and repair parts. And then the Miller Electronics, that's that building next to the Southern Chemical. And then, of course, I showed you where Smoky Mountain Supply was. All those are just in Bryson alone. Standard Oil and Stevenson Lumber, I forgot about them too. So that's just in Bryson alone. So yeah, that's just a lot right there, just in Bryson, you know. And then you got, of course, you got the interchange, the new interchange, and then this is Alarka Junction. You got the Alarka Junction station, Nick and Son Sand and Accurate, Pete Cement, Robinson Coal, Unlimited Mining Fluorite, and West Junction track site. So, which is new. Let me show you that too. I uploaded that not too long ago, but this is the West Junction track site, which we got to build up, and it'll connect up here. But also new to this is, see, these used to just be this single track here going to Robinson Coal. Now you got a double track going headed up there. I don't know if it goes double track. No, it stops right there, merges in right there. But on the other side of this double track, guys, double tracks all the way around to the station, and then you have it staging. And look how long this staging area is. Man, you can stage a ton of cars right here. So this might be where we pull everything from Silva, stage it here, and then take what we need to go back down towards Silva. And then from here, everything goes to Andrews, and then we'll bring Andrews stuff and stage it back here. So that's possibly what we're going to do now. See, all this stuff's got to go to Epps. So I need to, while we're here, take 30. And it is going to do that and do that. Let's go ahead and let all the air out of these cars. Somebody bottled some air. Don't know who that was, but they bottled all that air. Go ahead and do these two. Alright, now we can take this 30 and we can back it up into here. Okay, all that's got to go to East Whittier. This is finishing up the Alarka Junction site because we don't have anything past the any track past this yet. It stops, should stop, stops right there. We don't have anything going to Alarka Depot yet. So alright, while that's doing that, let's go back to Whittier. We did 40. That was number 1 right there. So let's see what number 1's doing. Number 1 is, what do you got in there? Equipment cars, 89 cents repaired. Repair track. Okay, so these are on the repair track. They're getting repaired. Let's see what kind of repairs they're getting. Alright, let's get them overhauled. No, I don't want TM overhaul. I want East Whittier repair track overhaul. There we go. Let's make sure this one's getting the same thing. Because right here, see, it's past due. So let's go ahead and do it also. Oh, it was already getting overhauled. Okay. So those two are getting overhauled. So we'll have 2 new cars. I can cut it loose though. I don't have to have this sitting there. We can cut it loose. Go ahead and put a brake on it. So they're getting overhauled. All this stuff going to... Okay, let's bring him over here and get this one. Gonna go on the East Whittier interchange. So that goes... Oh no, that stays there. Okay, never mind. Stop. Oh yeah, it needs to go on one of them other tracks, so we do need to come get it. Come get it and put it on one of these other tracks. Move this stuff off because I don't have silver yet. We're only going from East Whittier to Bryson. So that's the only 2 interchanges we have right now. I turned that one off. Let's see what the East Whittier interchange says. Scheduled for 2250. Let's go ahead and turn on the Bryson West, or the Epps interchange. I'll turn it back on, Epps interchange, because I had it turned off, and it's also scheduled for 2215. Extra service. All right, so we pull these 2 out. These are not ready yet, are they? No, we got 1 more, and then we can pull them out and swap them. Matter of fact, we could do that right now if we wanted to. Once we put this one into, where's it at? Oh, he's still going. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to bring up our train report here. Oh, it's big because I had my other one up. So we'll bring that up. Let's set that down there in the corner. And then that way we can click easy jump from train to train. So we got here 30. Did get where we wanted it to. All right, I might just have to go ahead and tie all these airlines in. There, everybody's tied in now, so we can go ahead and these are going to East Whittier interchange. East Whittier. I'm going to go ahead and run this train down to no, I'm going to go get that other Epps first real quick. So let's back this thing up here. We got 1 more Epps over there we got to get, so let's back it up to right there. Come on. Thank you. All right, while that's doing that, we'll go check on the 1. R Lumber Express. Let's cut this loose. And put him right there. Nope, no further than that. Put him right there. There we go. All right. Let the air out of that. It was bottled up. All these need to go up too. So we'll check on the 10 while that's working that out. Oh, that's right. It was got another hour and 23 minutes. check on the 20. Where's he at? He is full of water now, the passenger train. Let's check the passengers and see where we got. They're going to Hemingway and Alarka Junction. So let's go ahead and set that passenger express to Alarka Junction station. And we'll give it the old AI and send it on its way up to the station. There we go. It's loading up. He'll take off and head that way. And then we'll jump to the 40. It's at its waypoint, wherever it is. Okay. So we need. Okay, he can just go ahead and shove that in there because there's nothing in there. So we're going to shove that Andrews construction site right in there. And then we'll go check on the 50. And the 50 is over here. We need to run around that, pick it up from the other side. You don't need both them brakes on, but we need to run around this and pick it up from this side. All right, so he's going to run around, he's going to pick that up, and then we'll go back up to the 30. And did the 30 get done what it needed to get done? Yes, it did. So we're going to set a brake on that, disconnect. Actually, I want to set that brake, and I want to reconnect. And I want this to go manual. I want to take all the air off because I hate when it does that. All right, all the air's off. Now I can disconnect the air. Oh, it did it anyway. Put a brake on that. Now we can disconnect. Nope. Alright, we'll leave it there for now. We need to set this brakes disconnected, airlines disconnected, so it won't go, it won't tie, it won't bottle up any air. Because usually when you go from manual to AI, it bottles, see how it bottled the air on the cars right down here? It bottled the air on every car connected to it with the airline, so that's why I did it that way. I don't want them things bottling air. So now we can disconnect it, and it should back up away from that. Yes. And then it's going to go pick up that, and we'll put it on the tail end, and then we'll grab it and pull up and back off in the Y and turn around, so we're headed forward down the mountain to Bryson with this load. Which actually, yeah, this is the Freight Express, so this is the car that does that. I don't know where the car is for the Alarka switcher. I don't know where it's at. Got a Whittier. I don't have one that's designated for the Alarka switcher. Where's 40? 40 is there. Okay, well, we got it while we're here. Let's go ahead and bottle and switch that up. Disconnect it. Kerosene AB1 and HO1. So HO1 goes there and AB1 goes over there. So let's do this. Let's put this thing right there while we're doing that, and let's turn this into open up our, bring this down here. Operations, train crew. Do we have one for, we have Passenger Express, we have Whittier Freight Express, another Passenger Express, and Lumber Express. So we don't have it, so we need to create another train crew. So let's go here, we'll go to cruise. What is that passenger express called? It's called Whittier Passenger Express. Okay. Let's just switch that to the Passenger Express. I'll do that later, but right now I need to create a Whittier switcher. Create. Okay, so then the 40, we're going to make it the Whittier switcher. I don't want to assign a timetable to that track. Okay, so that's a Whittier switcher. And then we need a create another one. We need a Bryson switcher. We'll create that one. It's a Whittier switcher. That's a Passenger Express. That's a Lumber Express. And that's a Freight Express. So 10 is up in Bryson. So let's make it the Bryson Express. Or Bryson switcher. Right? No, these are my switchers. 50 is. Where's 50 at? $50 is going to be my Bryson switcher. So I'm going to make it the Bryson switcher. There we go. All right, now 10, we'll figure out what 10 is going to do. We could make it the Eller switcher, couldn't we? I don't have an Eller switcher, so we're going to create it. Eller switcher. Okay, and then we'll make 10 will be the Ella switcher. There we go. All right, we got all our trains named. All right, this one has 50. Where's 50? Let's click on it and get 50. Oh, way too far. Quit doing that. We just need to take this brake off. And that's R2, which is... Really? Okay. I didn't realize that was over there. That's textiles. Okay, textiles R1 is on that side too. This is the only one that needs to go over here. Okay, that's why it was like that. So I'm going to lock that up. Undo this. And put this one right here. And while I'm in there, I'll pull these three out and set them on this track because they need to go back to the interchange. All right, let's go back to 30. What's wrong with 30? How come it can't get up there? It can't. Oh, it can't go around anything. All right. So let's bring it over here. Haven't figured out how to go around stuff yet. Let's grab it right here. We'll grab it right there. We'll bring it around. We'll stick it there. And then I'll go around that and grab it up there. And we'll come in here and grab it. Yeah. All right. We'll do that. We'll switch it around like that. Let's go around to the 1, which is in Whittier. Okay, we'll put a brake on that thing. Let that go. Got 2 right here that need to come off. One needs to go to Epps and the other one needs to go to East Whittier. Alright, get to 10. Still got about what? An hour and 7 minutes. Could run it right now. It's at 71% if we wanted to, but I don't think there's a whole lot down there in Ella. Let's go look. There's not a whole lot here in Ella that needs to be, well, there is. These need to go to the East Whittier interchange, but we can get them. Hoggly Woggly's clear. Jameson Meats is clear. Carolina Charcoal's doing good. We have the all this stuff needs to be put away. Yeah, so we do need to get that down here as quick as possible. Tuskegee Spirits is alright. And then up here, Cherokee Coal. See what we got going on up here. Nothing yet. So nothing at Cherokee Coal. Back here, Tuskegee Tuskegee Spirits. So I did change this out, guys. This might look a little different. This was a beer and wine place, I think it was. Industry. I switched it out to, it's now a lumber industry. All right, everybody, we're back. You guys probably didn't notice because it hasn't been but a few seconds, but move my cat out of the way. It crashed on me, so I had to restart the game. I hope I restarted it in about the same spot. We're moving the passenger train. Has unloaded in Alarka Junction. This is backing up the Epps Springs interchange car around here, and then we're going to run around it and we'll grab let me turn on the there we go. There's actually no way to get around it. That's sort of disappointing, but anyway, I'm going to stop it right there. Unhook from it, and then let's go grab the front of that. Actually, let's grab the front of this because we got some East Whittier interchanges we can put on there. Might as well take them as we go. And then we'll grab passenger train, and we are going to back her up. No, I can't change that one either. That's disconcerting that they can't change all of them. I guess she's just going to have to go back to here. So she's just going to have to go back there. Let's go see what's going on with the East Whittier switcher. What did we do there? What were we doing there? Okay, so this has got to go right there. We can turn them off. So yeah, so put a brake on this one. Unhook it. This goes HO, which is right here, I think. Well, is it moving? No. Alright, we had the wrong one. 40, alright. Now it's moving. All right, let's go back to the 20. We got to fix it because we need to stop. All right, let me keep on running. We'll run it to there, and we're gonna tell it to pick up passengers for all of these stations. All right, we did the 40. Let's go check on the 50, which is the, what we say, that was the Bryson switcher. That car is where it belongs. Brake. I believe these two, East Whittier interchange, East Whittier interchange, and East Whittier interchange. Yep. So we'll pick up those three. Get that one first. And then we'll go check on 30. He was getting this stuff here. Let me turn on the overlay. Make it easier to figure out what's what. I don't know what happened there. Something just popped up on the screen and then went away. What am I on? Am I on the, I'm not on the, should be on the 30, not the 50. Okay, so this car can be that, and then we'll unhook it there. Right here. Let's go to the 1. The Lumber Express. And it's got 2 there. 1 can go, I guess we'll put it right here. And then let's see what's going on with the Ella switcher. Where are you at? Engine service, 14 minutes. All right, we're close. We're getting close. Getting close. All right, 14 minutes and she'll be overhauled. So that'll be what, at about 8:45 in game. So let's go to the 20s, Passenger Express. Are you ready to go? Have you got all your passengers? No passengers waiting. Let's go to Whittier Depot. No, we need to go to Thomas Valley Depot. We need to service that. It's inactive. It's never been served. So we need to go ahead and service this one. Was that on the, did I? Yes, I did. And it has no passengers to Thomas Valley Depot. But it may pick up some in Bryson or Hemingway or someplace else. So, 40. The Whittier has dropped off. The L or the HO, whatever this one this was, HO1. And just dangling, it's just dangling. Where does this one go? Oh, that goes back over there to Carolina Cotton. I'll have to get that later, I guess. No, let's get it out right now. We'll do it while we got. Before I start climbing up into here. Let's go to the 50. says it's at its waypoint. Unlock that brake and go pick up that one. And then we'll set these 3 on this track. And no, we'll set them on this track because I need to get these from the other side. So we'll go down, pull in front of these, and then drop those 3 on this track, and then take these and go back around the other way. Yeah. Yep. That's how we'll do it. The 30 goes to where we're at on time. We're about 42 minutes into the game, so I'm gonna probably make this an hour-long video. Shoot, I'm gonna have to. I gotta attach this brake line, guys, so that the air, bottled up air again. I hate that. So we're gonna run about an hour, an episode. So, and I may start, once this one's done, I may start another one right after it, and I'll just load them back to back, upload them back to back. So to YouTube. Thinking about doing a new season about a war, because they've come out with new equipment and stuff. All your conveyors have to be powered. Everything has to be powered. All your machinery, your like your asphalt thing and all the stuff that it's killing me. I've lost my train of thought. So, but all the stuff that separates your dirt from the minerals and ore is all that stuff has to have power to it now. So, but I'm thinking about starting a new season of that, and starting a brand new game of it, starting from scratch. And then, so I got one more to do that. So I just want to put that right here for now. So, and I'm thinking when I do that, the first episode will probably be a live stream, because I'll probably do it 2-3 hours. I may have to chop it up in hour-long sections for YouTube, but it'll be a multi-stream, be on Twitch and YouTube. So, but let me know what you guys think in the comments. As my favorite mechanic would say, Vice Grip Garage, Derek, bloop it down there in the comments. And we'll see if you guys like the idea of doing that, restarting Adam Orr in first season or second season, and it being a live stream. You guys can put that down in the comments. So I'm gonna drop this off, and I don't know why I'm staying on this one engine. You really can't do this when you're playing stop. When you're playing by yourself, you really should be jumping from train to train to train. Once you get something moving like this, I set this to go here. I need to move on to the next train, which is number 1, the Lumber Express. So I need to move on to it. So see, let's drop this thing here. So we're going to drop this here, so it can be picked up and taken to Bryson. Unhook it, that there. And then we're going to put this one over here in the East Whittier interchange. And then we're going to get the 10, the Ellis switcher, which is still in there. How much longer? 4 minutes. 4 minutes and counting. So next time we come around to it, she'll be ready to go. Take the 20. It is headed down the mountain. I think it just left Hemingway. Nope, it's going to Hemingway still. So we'll go to the 40, the Whittier switcher, and drop that off there. So we're going to break on that one. Are those tied in? No, that air is not tied in. We'll cut that loose. And then where does this one go? That goes there. And that one goes on the other side. So we got one going there, one going there. On both of them. Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to go pick this up right here. We'll push it forward. We'll back in, drop them two off. Then we'll come out and go up in here. And the Bryson switcher, it is ready to go. Soon as take that brake off of that one, I'm going to put a brake on that one. Unhook that. And we're going to go around and grab these from the opposite side. And this is it. When you're playing by yourself, guys, you have to, this is the way you work it, the way it works. You got to switch. Keep jumping from one to the other to make sure that, that's not going to do those one right there. To make sure that all gets taken care of. Because if you don't, then you'll get behind on your switching and stuff. Especially when you, like here, I got stuff in this 2 hours. I got another scheduled switch at the interchanges, at this one and the one in Bryson, and so I have to get this stuff here off of these tracks, so at least off of that track. Yeah, this other track don't matter, so I'm gonna go and I'm gonna take the number one and we're gonna grab these and get them off this track. So if I don't get them picked up before the switch, they'll be ready to go. These need to go to Ella. And that needs to go up. Well, that probably go up with this stuff to Bryson. So, but let's go check on the 10, which is the Ella switcher, and ready to go. Look at there, like I told you. And then we can take that off and make it $50 a day. Yeah. And then we're gonna get the get the number 10, back it out of here. It's full of cold water. So you got anything it needs to take down? Yes. So I'm gonna spin it around. So I'm gonna take it up here to the Y. And we're going to spin it around. And then we'll go pick up all that stuff going to the East Whittier interchange and take it down with us to Ella. And number 20, let me just take it to East Whittier. Coming into Bryson. Hope it don't interfere with the yeah, that's what I thought. Gets out of the way quick. That was 20 on water. Good. All right, that's gonna make it. Go to 40. Okay, you have it. Let's grab it. Go like this. Now we're going to drop, which one? This one first, right? So that one needs to go right there. Go right there. 50. Okay, they're out of the way. All right, that'll take care of that. $30. Keep that brake off. Push these up in here. Let's go to the 1. You finally got a hold of them. I think it's the second one in, yep. And we need to take it and just put it right here. How to open up that interchange so we can, I think it was at 2200, was it not? No, it's scheduled for 2315. No, I can schedule one for 2315. Okay. I thought it was already scheduled. Scheduled for 2315. That must have dropped them off. Let's go see what's at this one. Did it drop anything off here? No. Okay. This is the new Epps interchange, guys. It is, I believe I showed this at the beginning, but it is west of Bryson. It's in West Bryson. Kind of northwest, I guess, of Bryson. So these cars were in the old West Bryson interchange, so I gotta move them now. As soon as I get done with this, so with these, all this stuff's got to be moved. This stuff can be put away. This stuff's got to be moved. I need more engines, but I don't have money. But what do I got that I can buy on the? I can buy an Atlantic. I can buy a Santa Fe for 33. No, nothing good. Oh, this is $40,000 for that. It's only at 28% though. This one didn't catch fire. Hey, look, this one didn't catch fire. This is a Crazy Grandpa Sam's used equipment emporium, put out by Legos, I think. So it's pretty cool. You can buy some used engines, but then you got to put them in the warehouse and put them in the engine shed and fix them back up. So, all right. Well, this is so close. I'm just gonna wait for the 50. I'm gonna click on it and get it ready because. Just this one, then that's got to go to there. And then we can take those things to Bryson, drop them off. So when the one comes down from, when the freight express comes down from Alarka Junction, it can pick those up too. And put this one over here. Let's go see what the 30's doing. Brake says brake applied. I don't know. What do we have in breakup line? Oh, that's bottled air. Okay. All right, let's go back to the one. Well, what the hell did you go that way for? Don't make no damn sense to go that way. What are we doing over here? All them logs are done. Okay, so we can swap that out. As soon as it gets done over here, we'll swap that out. Come on. You can pull it. It's only 684 tons. 13 cars. Even though that's only, what is that? That is, yeah, T17. It's only 17,000 pounds of tractive effort, so. We may sell them a little later here, and if anybody knows Legos and knows about his used engine, Grandpa Sam's used emporium, where you can buy engines and cars and stuff like that, rolling stock. Need to see about making it so you can trade. Like I could trade this for something, trade this in, you know, for something else, get it something else at a cheaper price. That would be cool if you could do that. Because this is going to have to go eventually, because it just don't have the power needed to do what needs to be done. All right, let's go switch this out real quick. Get that switched out. And number 10, what are you doing? You are in the Y. You're going back this way. All right, so getting turned around. That's what you're doing. No, and that one's moving at 32 miles an hour. So it's done there. It's headed to Ella, I guess. And 40. Brake on that. It needs to go there. And 50 is... All right, now I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna go back here and I'm gonna pick this up because this has some stuff on it I think needs to go. Yeah, this needs to go to East Whittier, so, and that needs to go to Ella. So we're gonna take all that stuff down with us when we go, when the Freight Express comes through. And 30 is... Alrighty, so we're all set there. I am going to tie all these in. So that I can go here, go to manual, and I'm going to release all the air. There, no bottled air. And we can take the 30 and we can go pick this up, and we'll come back and get that. All right, down to one. Swap them out. 10. What is the 10 waiting on? Oh, okay, that's right. Boo! It was getting turned around. So the 10 needs to go to here. And does any of this need to go down? Yep, Cherokee coal. So that needs to go with this. Okay. At 20. Still headed to Ella, I guess. Yep, coming up on Ella. The next interchange switch, we should get something for the Ella lumber supply. Should get cars for it. 40. And then this goes right in one of these. What is it? Kerosene AB1. I think it goes to the left side. Yeah. That's 1 and that's 2. So AB1 goes there. How's the 50 doing? Are you hooked up? He's hooked up to all of that. These two have only 2 with a brake on. And that is what? 59 cars, 360 tons. 3,640 tons, I'm sorry. I don't know if the 50 can pull it. What is the 50, by the way? It is, oh, it's only a 26,000 pound tractive effort. I don't know if we can pull it or not. We are about to see. So let's get it right about here anyway. And then we'll start separating it. Because all this stuff here, Southern Chemical, all that stays here. This stuff goes into Bryson. That stays here. This stuff goes into Bryson. Yeah, all this stuff goes into Bryson. That stays here, that stays here. Yeah, see, so we got to separate all this stuff. That stays here. So, and all the rest of that stuff goes into Bryson. So we need to separate all that stuff. All right, that's taking its time. Let's see what the 30 is doing. One, two, three. Nope. 4. Alrighty. There we go. Alright, sorry about that, everybody. My niece came in. Letting me know she's getting ready to cook dinner. She's been here taking care of me. In case anybody new here, I've been out of work for a little over almost 6 months now. Well, over 6 months now, and just over 6 months. The 4th was 6 months, so I'm having to have spine surgery in my neck, and so haven't been working. She's been here helping me take care of me. I'm wearing a collar right now that I have to wear for another 12 more days in this thing. Hopefully I can get it off. And I have this machine that I put around my neck. It has pulses. You turn it on and it pulses and I don't know, send some kind of signal. Anyway, it helps pull blood into the bone to help the bone heal. So I have to wear that thing 4 hours a day, which probably means I need to put it on right now, because what time is it? I got 2 hours left on it, so I'll wait a minute. I'll put it on after we're done with this episode, which we're almost going to be done. I'm going to pick this up and I'm going to send it towards Bryson, and that's probably what we're going to call it an episode. While we're waiting, let's go check on the one real quick. Okay, he's got his car. Let's go ahead and put these in. And then we can take these up to the sawmill, or not the sawmill, but the lumber yard, or maybe it is a sawmill, but we can take it up there and we can drop this off, and these can be loaded while this is unloading. The 10 is sitting pretty waiting. I think I'm gonna go ahead and send it. Might as well tie all these in. So I'm going to go ahead and send this, and the freight can pick up the other ones that are coming off the interchange, off the Epps interchange back there. So with the 20, going along, assuming it's already went through Whittier, or through Ella, it's headed to Whittier. With the 40, let's drop that off. Put a brake on. Unhook, and she is done. Now, is there anything she can pick up? No. What about over here? And yes, those need to go to the interchange. So we'll bring 40 over here to pick these up. About from Holyfield Oil. Oh, I'm sorry, yeah, Holyfield Heating and Oil. Nothing there. All right, 50. It's trying. Yep, she's a trying. All right, let's go back to the 30. And the 30 has its last car. Let's go ahead and tie in all the air. Goes down to the last car back here. Let the brake off, and we will send this one. So I need another train because I need a switcher up here. I don't have an Alarka switcher, so we need a switcher. So we do need another train, but let me go ahead and send this to Bryson. And I guess we'll put it right where this one left off. So we'll put it right here. And And that's in place. So these blue ones, let's see where we're at in Conley Creek. What has the most logs ready to go at the logging camp? That's what it is, logging camp. Kept calling it lumber mill and sawmill. It's a logging camp. We're at the sawmill and lumber mill right now. But let's see which one. So L1 has 32 ready to go. L2 has 35. L3 has 19. So it looks like we're going to L2, right? So let's do this. Let's pick this and go to operations and load logs at Conley L1. We're going to load logs at Conley L2. And we're going to copy auto waybills. Copy auto waybills to copied. Copy automatic waybill assignment to this coupled car. Done. Copied 11 cars. Okay. That switches all cars. There you go. All of them are switched to L2 now. And then we can click on L2 here. And we already have logs in L2. Okay. So what was the other one? It had 32 L1. So let's go up, put these in L1. So we'll put them in L1. And we'll pick up the ones in L2 and take them back down there. Alrighty. Let's go to the 10. And we'll send it on down to Ella. Come on, load in. Is it gonna? It's gonna crash on me. All right, we'll stop it right here, guys. All right, we're back, guys, and I think we're in the same spot. Well, not really. I went ahead and set these to go to Ella, and we're gonna go check the 20. We're gonna go all the way through the list one more time, and then we're gonna call it. This is at Whittier, and we're gonna leave it there because it is 2130. Actually, no, we're not. These aren't. Oh, these got to go to Thomas Valley yet. So, resume speed. There's 2 passengers for Thomas Valley there, 2 passengers for Thomas Valley there, and 1 passenger for Thomas Valley there. So we'll take them to Thomas Valley. We're going to drop them off. And then we're going to put these in the engine shed up here in Whittier. So they can be, they're at 95%. We'll put them in the engine shed anyway. Don't hurt to be worked on while they're waiting for tomorrow. So we'll check the 40. And the 40 is going to where? Where's the 40 going? $40 needs to stop. And the 20 needs to stop. Almost had a collision. Actually, let's bring the 20 back to here again. Should have left it here to start with. And we'll bring the 40 pick these two up. That's what it was doing. As soon as that clears the switch, all right, and then we'll go check the 50. She's up to 3 miles an hour, so she's doing good. Alrighty, so we're gonna call it there, guys. Thank you everybody for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. There is a couple links in the description for Cash App and Venmo if you so feel inclined. Not necessary, guys, not expected. The best way to help out this channel right now is free of charge. Just subscribe, hit that like button, share the video. And with that, guys, as always, be kind to each other, love each other, God bless, and we will see you in the next video.